Hey, Alika, are you in the building, Alika, or are you out of the building?
No, she home.
Oh,
She
okay.
don't like coming to school, you know.
Uh, well, it's gonna be a change in the summer school if you don't pass. It's not gonna be about what y'all like. It's gonna be making sure y'all graduate. So just be forewarned. See here, they gonna take that option away because people are not focused at home. Um. Okay. Cool. I think the attendance saved. Alika, does your microphone work, or you having technical difficulties? What's going on? You there? Ugh. Okay, I guess not. Jalen, is your microphone working? Just doing sound checks before we get started.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. So in order to get points, you guys gotta be able to talk. Are y'all there? Rush, can you hear me? I think something's going on. Make sure. My kid is telling me I'm receiving okay. There's my Kia. So we had to go through. Alika, are you with us, or you just logged in and stepped away? This is why we got to be in the building. My Kia, does your microphone work? Okay.
I'm here.
Let me call Rush. Rush, can you hear me or no? Jalen, does your microphone work? Okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay. And what about you, Alika?
Hey Tyler, you called me by mistake?
No, I was trying to make sure everything was working. I didn't know if anybody heard me.
Oh, no, I was talking about on the phone.
Yeah, I did, but I was just
Oh,
trying to make sure the sound was working over there.
okay.
All right, so Jalen finally spoke. My Kia, can you say something? Okay. All right, we're gonna do the norms, but I understand. Can y'all? Yeah, it's just the computer's lagging. That's all that is. Okay, so let's change screens. I'm gonna have. Let's see here. All right, Jalen, can you read the norms there? I'm gonna swap out computers in a moment.
Know how to work another person, education for my sacred, even behavior, that sort of small family, as though can be self-worth student or contribute to cross account of worth. Respect depending on others, respect go to classroom, we are to participate, we are hosting, we are hosting and serve the prison teachers, we should the football parents for post-secondary.
Endeavors. I didn't hear that part, but okay. So let's see here. Oh, we got Carson. I gotta go back and do attendance. All right, 1 second. Okay, so uh, okay, I got Carson, my Kia. Um, is that everybody's name saved? Oh, that's right. Michaela told me I gotta make a note of that. She emailed me yesterday. She's gonna be in a job interview. Okay. All right, sorry, I have to do the attendance. You all make sure y'all was square. So GGI Townhouse, Mr. Rush, are you able to do your spiel?
Oh
About
yeah.
it? Okay, oh, go ahead.
All right. Good morning, y'all. GGI Townhouse, as y'all know, is Monday through Friday, 11:15 a.m. Please participate and attend. Uh, you get rewarded for participation and attendance by getting points, towards your assignments in Mr. Tyler's class and possibly in a few other classes that you might have. We talk about important topics, anything that you guys need to know going on around the world, around the school, anything like that. It's where you will find it out. So please attend, attend, attend.
All right. And I think Stonewall's running that today.
Yeah, Stonewall gonna take over today. All
Okay.
right, Raspberry Pockets, please. If you do not have one, let me and Mr. Tyler know so we can schedule, a way for you to get it in your possession. It is very important that you have it. It's going to be utilized in certain assignments that you may have in Mr. Tyler's class. If you don't have a laptop, this is another useful tool, to take the place of a laptop if you don't have one. So please let us know. And if you do have one that's having issues, Mr. Tyler will try to troubleshoot it for you. And if he cannot, then we will exchange it for you. So speak up.
Okay, and Rush, don't forget to send me that link where you like
Oh
turn
yeah,
on your cameras,
oh yeah, yeah,
cameras. I
yeah.
want
Let
I
me,
want
let
to
me,
add that to the slide deck. You just made me
yeah,
think
I'm
of
gonna send that now.
that. Okay, cool. So let's see here, Rush. Who do you want to read
We
this?
got Tyshawn up in here. Tyshawn, could do this,
All right. Is he there?
or we could do Makia. Go ahead, Makia.
Every Wednesday and Thursday, learn the code from the convenience of your home get extra credit for some of your class. And the pandemic's effect on the coding job market. Where I learned the code, the surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested, join by clicking the link at 4 p.m.
She said that with
Good job.
authority.
I know, right? She just hit the fast forward. it was regular. Then she hit the fast forward button.
She be strong. All right, go ahead.
uh, Alika can do this one.
Yeah, I think she.
Okay, all right. Tyshawn, are you back?
Yeah,
All right, you can do this.
daily tasks students will be able to complete the evaluation as hello, aspiring. Hello, all aspiring STEM students. Welcome to class. Inside of Esme, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review by 4 p.m. daily.
All right.
All right, good job. Next one, we got Jalen. Jalen.
We better to analyze lab one. Open. Go to Google Code and see what can give the Raspberry Pi 400 working mechanically. Then turn the day's Python skill they did for donation.
Adulation. You got that word finally. Cool. All right. So let me come over here real quick. Close the
I
screen.
don't know why I feel like we had that word before. Adulation.
Hey, I'm just. Yeah, I'm going off of this calendar, so I don't
No,
know.
I'm just saying. It just sounds so like deja vu.
Yeah, well, this for everyone. This is going to be deja vu for everybody because we're doing the Google Code Next curriculum, which was done in quarter 3, and for a week we're going to do it here. And I think after that, things will get a little more easier. This is your last assessment of the actual kits. So yeah, I was about to check on Lika. Lika, are you there? You've been gone and out. I was about to follow up with you. You haven't been able to speak the whole class period. She bounced out and came back in. I don't know. We gotta get back in the building. So let me see here. And grab this part because you're gonna need 2 parts to today's assignment. We come here. It's gonna be physics, and now we got physics. This is what I'm in Esby, everybody. So you want to log into that, and let's see. We're gonna grab. That's the townhouse thing. Okay, and let's do this. So you're going to be turning your assignment in here, right? And that's the files you have to use for the kit. Now, I know a lot of people like Trinket. You can use that because Lab 1, I think you could do it on Trinket, I think. But it's best to do it on the kit. So this is what I was talking about, Jalen. You might want to, because you're in the classroom, and this is why I'm loving the fact that if you have to take my class again, we'll be in the classroom. So, if, you know, you don't know how to use your kit at home, you're going to learn how to use it over summer if you take me again, right? Let me copy this. I'm going to make sure y'all know how to get jobs. I understand doing too much, but I want to make sure you all are capable of getting decent paying jobs and just a job that, even if you have nothing else planned, can at least have income coming in, right? So let's see here. I forgot who read. Alika, you're back. Did you fix your microphone? Are you with us? She went in and out like 3 times. All right, I'm going to go to somebody else and just call home. See here, Mike here. Can you read what's in the chat there? It's about, I think, the top.
Um, Hello and good morning to all physics with algebra students. We will begin utilizing the Code Next curriculum online with Raspberry Pi 400 kits. Please follow the instructions below. Your coursework is illustrated via this link. Let's see what's that. You need to be sure that your kit is fully updated and calibrated with the use of Syntax accessories to be successful with all projects. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to be successful with obtaining at least 80% or higher of the overall completion. If your score is less than 80%, you will be required to retry the lab until the appropriate score is achieved. Stay safe out there, Zane.
Okay. Thank you, Mike here. She read it with accuracy. Now, what you guys got to understand is what I mean by 80%, if a part of the lab that you're given in the Code Next curriculum is not done, that's what I mean. You got to go back and you got to figure out what's wrong to make that kit get to 80% functionality. All right. So let's jump into Google Code Next. If you can, click on the link in the chat and put it again. Cause see, you keep popping in and out. So, young lady, I'm gonna tell Rush you're gonna have to call her. She needs to be in the building. She's not having a good time with her technology at home. Um, so that's something we got to talk to both parties about. Let's see here. I'm going to grab this and put it here again. Cause I saw her pop in and out of the comms. I'm talking like I'm playing Rainbow Six. All right, so let's come over here and talk about Google Code Next for a second. If you click on the link, it'll open up. I'll pull up on the screen for you what it's supposed to look like. But that's this blue link, hyperlink in the chat. Go ahead, click on that now so you can have access to the same thing I have access to. And there's a few things we got to do to get ourselves started. Now, luckily for people like Jalen, I think some of these things are already established on the Raspberry Pi 400 kit. So, Jalen, you might want to switch over to a kit so you can begin doing the steps in the Google Code Next. So I think to the side of you is one that's operating and live, right? Okay, you might want to switch over and try to pull up this link. You can even log in with Edsby on there. You just can't. I don't think do was it Google Meet. Everybody else, you should have a kit by now, and you should be powering it up and getting ready to establish an understanding of Lab 1. So Lab 1 right here, you see welcome with an exclamation point. That's what was read by the objective, and I'm going to read just a little bit of it. So I think I'm trying to reach out to you, Alika. Are you there? Can you talk, or are you still having glitches? The whole class period, she's been down.
Yeah.
Oh, there she goes. She finally got it. All right. So can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to read where it says Raspberry all the way down, okay? To final Raspberry.
Raspberry is a virtual creature company.
Companion.
You will train using Python. It lives in the Sense had equipped the Raspberry Pi 400, and it will be up to teach you some tricks. You will begin learning how to animate a simple LD Matrix Raspberry Pi, programming the Raspberry Pi Sense hat model using Python. You will use your creative to design and animate your own 8x8 pixie respawn and add behaviors, poses, and animations. The activities will walk you through how to teach you the skills separately. At the end, you will have the opportunity to put the skills you want into the final respawn.
Very good, very good. And again, where she's reading from, that was 20 points for you. The next 20 points, because I want us to understand clearly what's going on here, right? So let me move this out the way. Sorry about that. So look, Next, I would like see here. Mike he already read. Jalen, I want you to read where it says what. You see my screen? It says what sort of skills you will learn. I want you to read that one, two, three, four paragraphs. And that's for 40 points. All right.
Hey Tyler, I'll
Yep.
be right back. I gotta have a 2 minute meeting with Larry and Gabe real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. And tell Gabe that I'm almost done with his recommendation letter, if you can, please.
Okay.
All right. So, what was I saying, Jalen? When you read, man, pull your mask down a little bit so I can hear you because you be muffled. And then once you're done reading, pull your mask up. Okay.
What some skills you learn within Academy Labs will teach you the basic Python and general programming skills such as working with variables, writing functions, responding to inputs, and making decisions with conditional statements. You'll learn how to read and interpret sensory data using sensor service can react to movement and changes in its environment. What will you do when you shake it or flip upside down? After you feel comfortable with the sense that you will then begin to explore the world of AI computer vision with the camera attached to Raspberry Pi. The teacher residents how to react to your facial gestures, recognize objects like a banana, read text, you write, and more. One of the most important skills you will learn, however, is how to debug and troubleshoot your code. Just let you approach problems like computer programming.
Okay. Pretty good, man. It's 40 points. So, real quick, for five more points, Jalen, can you tell me what does AI mean? Well, who knows what that means?
Dang.
Oh, no one knows?
Intelligence, something like that.
Huh?
Art,
Like,
art,
huh?
artificial intelligence.
There you go. I'm about to go to somebody else. Artificial intelligence, meaning it has the ability to learn, right? Just like a human could. So I'm gonna come down a little more. All right. And for best results, I would like Mykea to read. She has a very powerful voice. Mykea, stop at before it says how to get started. You there?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got it?
What you want me to do?
Okay. You see where it says for best results? I want you to read all the way down to you.
What is that? Okay. Try the Try the labs in the order they appear. While it is not essential to complete every one, you will find each lab introduce new skills that may help you out in future labs. Each lab has an example code you can use. Try to type it out yourself instead of relying on copying and pasting so you can get used to writing Python code. Although we provide a lot of information, don't be afraid to look online for help as well. The Python and Raspberry Pi communities are vast, and you can find lots of helpful examples to help you debug something or to add a feature we may not covered in labs. Most of all, it is important to have fun and not feel discouraged when something doesn't appear to work out. Errors in our code are often simple but hard to find. Pay close attention to spelling, indentations, and capitalization. If you take an occasional break, the solution will often come to you.
Very good. She read that, man. Okay. All right. Last part to read will be on Carson. I want to make sure the points are spread out evenly. So, Mr. Carson, do you see these how to get started line items? Can you read from? Are you there? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You see where it says how to get started? I want you to read to get started at the end.
First, first make sure you have the right equipment for these activities. You should have the following: a Raspberry Pi 4 of Raspberry 400, integrated keyboard, a USB keyboard and mouse, nor Bluetooth or wireless option should also work but not guaranteed. An HDMI monitor or TV, a sense head unit, a USB web camera for AI computer vision activities, an internet connection, an SD card with the latest version of Raspberry Pi OS. Note: use the 32 GB card we provided. The 16 GB is a backup copy and does not contain the necessary files for these activities. If you have the RAS, how you pronounce that?
Raspimon.
Speedmon Academy Kit, you have all the
Oh, I'm sorry. There he goes.
you have all the necessary components to get started.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, let me come over here with my mouse and move this out the way. I gotta put snooze on you. Okay, now you have everything you need. I've already shown you the video before on how to set it up. Your quick start guide is everything is here on this page that you need to get started. Okay, but first and foremost, we need to get the codes necessary for you to get started, because some of you might have installed the codes and some of you might not have. So I'm using this Code Next link. I'm in lab 1. If you want to review anything we just discussed. Now I'm gonna scroll down here because it's 10:33 and I want to give you some time to work on it. The next big thing is you want to be on the kit. Jalen, this part you might want to do. So you might want to jump over to the kit and make sure. I think the kit already has some of the codes you need to do it, Jalen, though, because I installed it on most of them. So let me see here. This is a GitHub link. I'm gonna put this in the chat, but this is also on that link page that I gave you for Cool Code Next. Now, this is where you get the starter or source codes. Just like I did with you guys with Scratch, I gave you some starter code and I said recreate it on your own. This is the same exact thing you're doing, except when you do it this time on the kit, what will be displayed on the Synsat, that's that 8x8 pixel matrix, right? That was what Alika explained. That is the LED dashboard or array system that lights up based upon how you program it. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna grab this link just in case you can't find it in the document I gave earlier, but it's there. And this is the GitHub source code. We talked about source code before. It's just basically example code so you can try it out on your kit. Now, we also talked about last week Thani Python IDE. I think it was 2 weeks ago we did that. We brought up our Python scripting thing. We ran our codes. Some people did it in Trinket. That's cool. But, these codes, your source codes, if you're doing it in Trinket, you're going to have to upload the codes to that instead of your actual kit. So source code. And there you go. Now, I'm pretty sure people are like, well, why are we doing computer science and physics? Because you got to understand it's all tied together. Electrical engineers have to know computer scientists. Nuclear physicists have to use computer science to analyze things. So the beginning class is, of course, physics. All right, so did everybody click on that link? Does everybody have that link? Because you should bookmark it. That's where your sample codes are going to come from. Now I'm going to go inside my kit, and I'm going to show you what you need to do to make sure you have what you need to start. And then we're going to review the objective once more. So this is the part where, Jaylee, you might want to hurry up and get on the kit because I'm about to log into Mines. See, this is 1010, right? Let's see if it communicates. It did. 1010. This is me VNCing into it. It's not letting me. Why not? Let's see here. Pi. Oh, that's right. I remember what happened. I changed out keyboards, so it's got a new IP address. Okay, is it talking to each other? I think it was either 240 or 88. And at this juncture, it's probably 88. Oh, no. It's going to time out. All right. That's crazy. Okay, so let me check out the IP addresses. See, this one's communicating, but it's blocking it out. The name's not rec. Oh, I know what I did wrong. Oopsie. Wrong password. Got like 18 million passwords in my head almost. All right, so there we go. All right, now I'm in my kit, and I wanted to make sure you understood this part. So the files you need, Jalen, if you see my screen, let me minimize this. You should be able to see my kit on this screen here. Minimize that. That's for attendance. Okay, so I'm in the kit, and Jalen, the file you need on the desktop is this here, Jalen? Are you in the kit now or no? Okay, and you found this folder, right? Is this one that says Raspberry Academy main? Do you have it or no? You can say yes or no, sir. Okay. He's taking a minute. You haven't found it on the desktop? Okay, that means you're gonna have to download it. So I'm gonna put in let's see, can you log into SB on the kit and I can just put the link again in there? So you have to log into Google Meet. But the link to get to it, you can either type it in, Jalen, or you can, log into SB on the kit and I can try to put it as a message. You can click on that link. That's the best I can do for you. Everybody else, you click on that link and you'll get this folder. Now, there's a process to getting this folder on there because once you download it, you're not done. You got to unzip it. So what do I mean by that? Let me come here to physics with algebra, do this. If I click on this link here, it's the same link I'm talking about to get the file folders, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this green button. And if you're on a phone, it's hard to see. If you're on a computer, you have a wide screen and shows you all the features. This is what I meant by functionality when I talk to my computer science students. So I'm going to click on code and you'll see this repository link. Now, all you got to do is hit download zip. And I'm on my kit doing this. So if you're doing what I'm doing, you got your kit powered up. This is real easy to do. Right now, you guys are working as scientists, guys and gals. So I downloaded the zip file, but I'm not done. If I click here, show in folder, you'll see I'm in the download section. And I got two versions of this because this is not the first time I did it. So this says main 1. If you see parentheses with something, it means you downloaded it multiple times. If the count iterates up like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that means you keep downloading it. You're not done with it. So I'm going to start with this one here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it and say extract here. I'm going to put it somewhere I can find it. And if you hit here, you're going to put it right in the download section. So go to extract to. This is a recording, so you can go over it again in case you forgot how to do these steps. Next, right, this after we download the file, I'm going to extract to. I'm going to click on this little folder here because I want to look as to where my desktop is. And I'm real big on the desktop. I told you guys, use your desktop so you can always locate your files. So clicked on desktop, and the last thing, of course, is hit open. It's going to come back to the screen. It's going to ask you, is your directory correct? It is. And we just extract the files. After that, you're pretty much good. You can go back to your desktop and see if it downloaded. And you should see a folder like this. Okay. So with that said, inside of the folder, the actual file you're using, let's go back to our Google Code Next link. And it's this link here in the chat. I'm opening these up on my kit. That's why it says best to work on your kit because you could be getting this all done as I'm doing it with you. Now, I'm going to scroll up, and again, we're in Lab 1, right? So now we have the recommended files. If you do this correctly and you're paying attention, this should take you only 15 minutes to do. Not 3-4 weeks, and it's hard. Just take 15 minutes, focus, and do it. Now, remember that it gives you directions on how to use your Thonny Python IDE. We talked about this before. You come up to the Raspberry, go to programming, and there it is. If you want to try to finesse it, you could try to do it on Trinket, but I wouldn't recommend it because sometimes it's a little more sensitive and it's not real time. So the goal is to get your Syntat to light up with this welcome.py file. Well, where is this file at? Remember, I told you to download that thing and unzip it. So it looks like it's going to be in Raspberry Mons, and we're looking for welcome. All right, so that's the first folder. I don't see a welcome file yet, so I can go back up. And looking around, see no welcome. Let's try stage 1. And lo and behold, there's the welcome file. So in stage 1 is where you find it. But you had to do all those other steps I showed you to get this file on your desktop to find it. Now, it's a .py file because it's a Python file, or as in Python scripting. Now, all I did is double click on it and open up Thonny. If it doesn't, it opens up something else other than Thonny. You need to open up Thonny and load the file. I showed you how to do that before. Okay, so this is pretty much as far as I'm gonna take you. Is once you do the rest, we're gonna review the objective. We'll give you some time, like 10 minutes, to work on it yourself. Now, don't forget when you turn this into Esby, you're turning in the Python file with every step in Lab 1 done. What you gotta do is read through it, take your time, and do it. Now, let me come here. I gotta come out of my kit, come out of this, and where are we at? Here we go. Okay, and I want to restore my kit so I can see. So let's minimize all this. Hoopla, hoopla. There we go. And I can just minimize that. The kit's back to normal. Good. So now we're going to review the objective. And what we have there is this. So everything I just talked about is also inside of the objective and what you need to put in your exit slip. Speaking of exit slip, I'm going to give you the exit slip template again. You should have it, but if you don't, you can use this link I'm about to provide. So let me show from this one. And let's see here. Alika, can you read what's on the screen there?
Did you call me?
I called Alika, yeah. Ms. Werner, are you there? Okay, seems like she's can't call on again. So let's see. Carson, can you go ahead and read that?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, read the screen, ma'am.
Students will be able to analyze the lab one welcome of
Huh?
the Google Code next
Uh-huh.
second via Raspberry Pi 400 Raspberry Academy. Class time of the day, Python script, word of the day, adulation.
Very good. Okay. So look, use your kit to get this done. If you try to run these codes on a little device like computer or something, it might freeze up your phone, right, or whatever little toy device you want to use. Try to use it on your kit. Power up your kit, do it, knock it out. It takes only 15 minutes to knock out this one assignment. It really does. But some people will take 2, 3 days to do something that takes 15 minutes. So please don't be that person. They'll make something super easy real hard. Just take the time and do it on your kit. Now, if you use it on Trinket, you might get some of the credit, but I'm not gonna lie to you, labs 2, 3, and 4, which are coming up this week, it's not gonna even be really possible to do it on the kit on the Trinket program. You have to do it on your kit. So I'm in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. I wanted to grab this exit slip template for you. Did I copy a link? I think I did. Try that one more time to be sure. Make sure I got the right link for exit slip. Come here, you. Okay. No. Apply. Copy. Awesome. Now let's come over here. Okay. Now exit slip is. Let me do this. And boom. Okay. So there's your exit slip. It's on the screen. I think you can see it. Yeah. And I'll put 10 minutes up. Try to get the exit slip done if you don't do anything else. And yes, when you turn the exit slip, you also have to turn in your Python file, right? So you just did the steps I did on the kit. Jalen, you might want to email that Python file to yourself so you can work on it on your kit at home, okay? Before you forget. You should know where to find that file because you've been with this kit for about 2 quarters now. What was I about to say? So finish out everything. Make sure you find out what Python script is. You can Google that or you can use the kit's booklet and it'll tell you what it is. Adulation, you can Google what that word is and make sure you put in the full definition. Lastly, the objective there. Don't forget to put that into the assignment because that's part of your exit slip portion. What you should turn into ESDI before 8 p.m. is 2 files. The Python file that you did for lab 1 with all the steps completed and your exit slip. Okay, so let me give you a stopwatch. And then we're going to talk about the objective one more time and then remind everybody about GTI coming up.
Mr. Tyler.
Mrs. Kennard.
Uh, Which one we doing? Lab one?
Just lab one today. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You got the link for Google Code Next and stuff?
Yeah, but what's the steps?
Okay, so let me go back. Did you are you able to share your screen? I can help you get through it instead of changing this screen.
I'm
They
on
might.
the I'm on Google Meet on my phone, but I'm on the kit
You know the
with
kid can actually share. I want you to try that.
I'm not on the Google Meet. I can't log into Google.
You no, you can. That's what I'm saying. They need an update.
Hold on, let me try.
Yeah, and you can share. So unless you're telling me your Google Meet is always bugging out again. So when you log into Google any product, does it log you back out of your account?
Mm-hmm.
Well, try it now. I know they said it was an update to fix that. If not, I need you to bring that kit up there so I can give you a different one.
Ah, bit my tongue.
Oh, don't break your tongue.
It ain't working. Like, hold on. Let me show you.
Yeah, show me what you're talking about so I can try to get a way to understand you. Okay, so, all right. You turned your camera on, but you got to turn it to
Oh, that's not the right way.
right. It's there. You go. There you
Let
go.
me show
Okay,
you.
now what?
It is
Okay,
keep on. Hold on. Let me go
I
back to
can't
the.
see it. Okay. Okay.
Can you,
What does it say there, Mikey? Premium video
hold on.
meetings now. Okay.
I'm gonna show you what happens when I try to log in.
Miss Lady, you got your thumb on the screen. I can't see.
I,
There you go. Okay.
Google. You see it, B, right? What I'm trying to do.
Okay. You clicked on sign in, and what happened?
I'm trying to log in. And then I don't know. It
Yeah.
does that
Just,
after
yeah.
after a while.
Yeah. Click on that.
It
It
I
says
can log in with the. After I click on that, it looked like it's signed in, but once I go to the Google thing to like
you
go
Google
to the
Meet.
meet,
Oh, that's what
it
you
don't go.
did. Okay, we're gonna have to fix that. We'll figure it out, my kid. But here's the thing. Show me the Google code next, so I can walk you through that. Yeah. Now you see where it says Lab One, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Scroll down, and those are the steps. After you get through the goals, keep going. You gotta read through those steps. You're gonna be changing some parts of the file. So keep going down. Uh-huh. It should be like a next page or a next button that you can click on. So try it. Those are some steps right there too, Mike here. And then you see where it says next at the bottom, you turn the camera off. But okay. You see what I'm saying or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna keep clicking next. Now, if you click next and you're right, you moved on to lab two. That's the end of the steps, right?
So I go to I do lab 2.
No, you only do lab one. Okay.
Oh,
So you do all the steps in that page there.
okay.
Okay. So just take your time and read through. You can do it. I've seen you do it. And you're gonna first need those files downloaded. Did you get the files downloaded to your kit?
They've been downloaded.
Oh, I forgot. Okay. All right. So you know where your welcome file is. Just make the edits in Thani and Mikey, you're golden. Turn that file in when you're done with it. I hope you know how to locate it.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. And everybody else, remember the file and the Python file and your exit slip. Those are two things you got to turn in today. Okay. I gave you both links. I gave you the source code for GitHub. So all you have to do is just be on your kit, download everything there. If I were you, I would log into Esby, so you don't have to figure out how to put it on some other device to get to it. And like I said, my key, I'm in the building on Thursdays and Fridays. We would just have to give you a kit that doesn't do that glitch where you can't log in. I think because you're on a CPS account, my Kia, you're doing that. What I would do if I were you, because you know your CPS account blocks out certain things, right?
I tried with my personal account too,
And a
but it didn't
personal
work.
account at the same issue.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so yeah, come up on. Okay, is it possible you come up on Thursday or something like that, or Friday?
I don't know.
I'm trying to help you. You so stubborn little something. All right. Well, whenever you get a chance, bring that stuff up there, or you might just want
Okay.
to work on it until the end of summer because only 2 weeks left. But get the work done. Let's see here. You set the clock. Let me move this over so you can see the objective. The clock is already set 4 minutes, and I need to find the GGI information. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Mr. Carson, can you read what's on the screen there? The last time we review our objective.
Students will be able to analyze lab number one of the Google Code next curriculum via the Raspberry Pi phone and Raspberry Pi Academy Kit. Classroom term of the day is Python script. Word of the day, adulation.
There you go. Okay, cool. All right, so everybody should at least got that part done. That's the objective, the two terms, or word of the day, classroom term of the day. And at this point, let's look at for a reminder of what's happening. So let me give me 1 second. I do it in two parts. There's a character limit. Excuse me. Coffee bean. Copy that. Then put this here. Put that there as well. Okay, so there is an opportunity to get 20 more points if someone can read what's in the chat, starting with Townhouse and ending with Zen. Let's see here. How about Alika? Are you there? Alika, you sleeping?
Students be able
Oh,
to analyze the
nope, 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 nope.
lab
Alika,
one.
Alika in the
What?
chat, in the chat.
Oh,
Townhouse, dear.
Townhouse and GGI is mandatory for all students. Life skills also. There are tons of also opportunities that the student can take advantage of. Log in today and gain some extra credit for participating. Do not miss GGI today. Tuesday, June 1st, GGI topic. What will accomplish? What accomplishments you look like for it to celebrate during your graduation season and afterwards?
Gotta read the rest. Go on. You don't have to read links, but read the rest.
11:15 through 11:45. See you there. Let's go later on today, Zan.
Go get you some coffee and wake up. But thank you. All right, so 20 points. Wake your behind up. All right, so let's continue on. We are at a point where it's time for share outs. So, Lika, were you able to do any of this work? Or no? Were you able to get started on it? Yes, no, maybe. Just be
No,
honest. Okay, you need to get on your kit and do that. Are you a senior?
no.
Okay. Let me come to my Kia. How far did you get? I know you was on your kit. Did you figure out what steps and stuff? I'm just checking back with you.
Did you call me?
I was asking, were you able to figure out what to do?
Dante, I just said get off the door. I'm in class, boy.
Uh,
No, I didn't.
huh? Okay. I think she knows what to do, but she's tired.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
okay, okay. And Tyshawn, was you able to get this started on your kit? Like, what happened to you? No, you sound like you outside, or you got a lot of air in the background.
Nah, that's just my fan, but nah, I
Oh,
ain't
I
get
keep forgetting. Okay, you said you didn't.
nah.
What happened? You got a kit, right?
Yeah, but my charger not working, so I had to download stuff.
Oh, okay. We'll try to get it done. Jalen, I know you're in the building, so there's no excuse. You're on a kit, right? I think. I can't see what you're working on. I just see a mask.
Yeah, I'm on it.
How's it going? Are you able to follow the directions and you understand instructions? Like, how's it going?
It's no, I don't understand.
Okay, all you gotta do is read. You can't say I don't understand. Are you doing what they telling you to do?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, well, you're gonna have to try to get something done before you get out of here today. Make sure you send the file to yourself so you can work on it at home. And everybody has two files that you had to turn in today. One is the Python file you're working on the kit, and then the other file is the exit slip. So again, we only got about 2 more weeks maybe, and then if you don't pass, some of you are going to be going to summer school, and summer school is in the building. So a lot of people want to stay home and sleep, and it's easy. You're not going to be able to finish class until we're in the building because you're not able to focus at home. So keep that in mind coming up. And then I think next year when school year starts, you'll be in the building because it's not fruitful for y'all to be at home working. There's a discipline level that you need, and starting to see y'all don't have it. So look, just keep that in mind. GGI is coming up. Don't forget it's 5 to 10 points, and let's finish the school year strong. That's all I had. So we come here. It's 11:03. Oh, that's the other big thing I want to before I start. I'm missing something. I look down at my notes. Everfi, right? It is still due. There's no reason for you to fail if you have not finished all your modules at Everfi, whether you're in my physics class or if you're in a computer science and an electrical engineering class. You still have time to finish those modules if you have done so. You have to get all of them completed because each week was a module that we was doing. So the sub modules, if you have all 6 of them done, you get certified, and that is a crucial part of your score. So a reminder, I looked at some of the scores. A lot of people didn't do the Everfi software. And then towards the end of the quarter, we're going to be doing Plato a little bit just to give you a nice, well-rounded understanding of physics and any other topics we cover in periods. So try to get this done so it's not piling up on you in the end, and you're not by the 22nd, which is not too far away. What can I do to make up my grade? We not look. I'm trying to get you to not do that. So try to finish strong, right? It's 11:04. Everybody should click on the GGI link and try to use this time to stretch your legs and get ready. It starts at 11:15, so that's in 10 minutes.